Futures trading is risky and can result in substantial financial loss.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. We had trades lined up for Monday, 5/21/07. We got a green NASDAQ OMNI. Looks to me like as long as the S&P maintains its bullish posture here, the NASDAQ's got some catching up to do. NASDAQ spent its week coming off slightly, and the S&P spent its week making new contract highs. So that tells me if S&P stays there, the NASDAQ's got no choice but to try and catch up. So with that in mind, the defined signal for the OMNI and the S&P has not come out yet. So I did get a definite signal from OMNI in the NASDAQ. I'll keep you posted throughout the day. We'll issue a flash update as soon as we get the S&P signal. But for now, let's go to the NASDAQ OMNI and see what happens. Maybe we'll make some money on this one. OMNI support, 1899 to 1897, about 5 ticks lower than where we are right now. S&P should be trading about, NASDAQ should be trading about 1904, 1905 currently as I'm writing this video, as I'm doing this video and writing the board. OMNI turns neutral if below 1887. So if we buy them around the 1899, 1897 level, drops 10 points below 1887, maybe we run for the hills right there. We'll see. I'll keep you posted on that. OMNI's profit objective for the day is 1928. That would be a nice fat rally with resistance expected at 1919. Keep those levels in mind. Buy 99 to 97, stops below 1887, turns neutral if we get above, stops at 1887. Our objective is 1928 with some resistance at 1919. Now remember with that S&P, it was nice and bullish. It maintains its posture, as I said. NASDAQ should catch up. There has to be some catching up to do. It's one or the other. NASDAQ stayed like this while S&P went like that. So it's either NASDAQ goes like this or S&P goes like that and catches up to the NASDAQ. It's going to be one or the other. It should be interesting. The stop's not that large. Let's see what the market wants to give us. Friday, obviously the weekend rule came into effect. Any market closing between 5 to 10%, and I like to say 5% of contract highs, you should go home long that trade. The OMNI signal wasn't so definite, it seemed, on Friday afternoon. There was a large set of open interest in the 515 calls. Looked like the market was going to try to get down to 515. Looking at the analysis on Thursday evening for Friday, that wasn't the case. Buyers came out of the woodwork, but we had a nice 4-point stop. It only cost us 4 points to be in that trade. We're talking 4 S&P mini points, $200. That's not a big risk for the game that we play. This is the brass ring, as you know. If you're not willing to risk $4 on a trade, then hey, you shouldn't be in the game. And you know trades, as we trade throughout the year, losses are going to come. Losses are an integral part of trading. And lots of winners come our way too. So we happily assume those losses as we would the winners. And you guys need to do the same. Don't forget, emotions, emotions, emotions. Keep them at bay, guys. It's been a tricky week last week, especially with the NASDAQ not participating. It really did weigh down on the S&P, but the S&P still made its way up. That was fantastic. I loved watching that S&P all week. It was nice and strong. Let's see what we're going to get out of this week. It's only Sunday going into Monday. We got a whole week of rounds. Round 1, round 2. Let's see what we get out of it. I am psyched for this week's trading. What do you guys think? You guys psyched for the week's trading?
We're ready.
Yeah. Well, is that a moo I'm hearing again? Let's go, baby. This should be good. Anyway, Mike, you got anything you want me to say? I figured we let everybody off the hook on this video. Tomorrow we'll bang them out with a nice video with some charts and stuff. What do you got back there?
Let's just throw out the website.
If you'd like to take a look at what we're doing here, for you guys who don't know, go to www.futurestraders.com. Take a look at the site. We have our flash updates there. If you go to the site and you register for free, if you sign up for free registration, you'll automatically be put on our flash updates database. And as soon as Bob hits the button, we're going to have the new server up and running. He's been programming it for, 15 straight days. This guy's the best, I must say. He's been breaking his chops for our crowd. He's been going at it day and night. I know that he's got it up and running. We've done the testing, so you guys should be able to get that very shortly. I'm very excited about that. We have some new equipment. We got a lot of good stuff happening here. Hopefully you can see what's on the board behind me. If not, let me know. In fact, what do you think? Is that clearer than it used to be? I think it must be. You guys let me know. Shoot me out some emails. Tell me if now you can read that board behind me, because we did some major upgrades while we were back in Vegas. We bought some nice equipment. We brought it home with us, and it's in front of your eyes today. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay, back to emotions. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, keep your emotions at bay. There is no emotions in trading. This is a mathematical game. The numbers are supposed to just jive. If they don't work, the stops are in. And because stops are in, we all know what that means. Stops are in, emotions are out.
Futures trading is risky and can result in substantial financial loss.